Expansion to the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport on Beef Island is still on track. Deputy Premier Dr. Kedrick Pickering, in his contribution to the 2013 budget on December 17th, said the process is continuing. Dr. Pickering said physical work on the project will begin following the completion of the geotechnical studies and the submission of the final bids in early 2013.
I promised that we would have had the tenders in place by the end of November and that we would be in a position to start work by the first quarter in 2013. We are at a point, Madam Speaker, where the bidding process is not complete because we have not completed the geotechnical studies. It is a combination of reasons why that has not been completed, but we've been finally able to get the contracts signed, and because we are headed into the holiday season, no work is expected to start on the geotechnical studies until the first week of the week beginning the 7th of January. That process is expected to take about 10 to 14 days, and the data that is available will then be handed to the 5 bidders in the process. It has not disenfranchised any of the bidders because they themselves have been asking for more time. But at this point in time, if we can get the geotechnical studies completed based on our new update, we hope to have the final bids in by the end of January, and therefore the process will continue as previously outlined. And we still hope by the end of the first quarter to be in a position to announce a final date when the physical work will be started.
Opposition member and 2nd District Representative Alvin Christopher voiced his opposition to the project during the following day in his contribution to the debate on the 2013 budget estimates. Christopher called on the government to be realistic, saying the project is not a priority for the Virgin Islands at this time.
The problem, Madam Speaker, is not the airport, is not the airlift of the airport. We have another problem. We got to find what it is. It costs more to fly from Beef Island to San Juan, and back now it costs from St. Thomas to fly to New York and Miami. That's the problem. That's the problem there. And we haven't promoted the BVI in any meaningful way in the last 7-8 years. It's a fact. These are the facts of the matter. We need to go back and to bring the BVI by promoting it, getting it right, to get people coming back to the BVI. It's not about airlift, Madam Speaker. I live the only portion of my life in the U.S. Virgin Islands, including St. John. St. John have more tourists a day, and they don't have an airport, and the BVI combined together, they don't have an airport. But they got more tourists than the whole BVI combined. Tortola, Antigua, Vortingala, all put together. They don't have an airport. I am not saying that we don't need an airport, but the cost, Madam Speaker, as we stand now compared to where we at financially, can we afford it? Should we be looking to do that with the little resources we have, or to try to grow from within out?
Christopher further proposed that airport development on Anegada be given priority, and also articulated his opposition to the land-based aspect of the cruise ship pier project.